Today, we are going to learn all about one of the most famous foods in Ghana. Can you guess what it is? Fufu. What is fufu? Fufu is a staple food in Ghana and in many countries across Africa. When we say a food is a staple, that means it's one of the most important foods that people eat almost every day. Some Ghanaians even pronounce it fufu. Can you try saying that with me? Fufu. Well done. How is fufu made? In Ghana, fufu is usually made by pounding boiled cassava and plantain together in a big wooden mortar with a heavy stick called a pestle. One person pounds while the other person turns the fufu with wet hands. It's a real teamwork job. And guess what? I even tried it in Ghana myself. It's not as easy as it looks. Nowadays, people also make fufu on the stove with fufu flour or fufu powder. In the UK, that's how many families cook it. Some people even use mashed potato powder or semolina to make something a bit like fufu. And in Africa, there are even special fufu machines that help with the pounding. My family member had one, but it broke because they used it so much. Not all fufu looks the same. Sometimes it's white and soft, sometimes yellow, and sometimes even a little brown, depending on what it's made from. Cassava and plantain fufu, common in Ghana. Yam fufu, popular in Nigeria. Cocoa yam or maize fufu, popular in Cameroon and other countries. So fufu changes colour and texture depending on the ingredients. Isn't that amazing? Where is fufu eaten? Now, fufu isn't just Ghanaian, it's also eaten in other countries such as Nigeria, Cameroon, Togo, Ivory Coast, and Liberia, for example. So many African countries have their own versions. And in Nigeria, instead of fufu, people also love pounded yam, which is very similar. Now, kids, listen carefully. Fufu is not chewed. You don't chew it with your teeth, you swallow it whole. That's the special way of eating fufu. Traditionally, you scoop it up with your right hand, never your left hand, because in Ghana and many other places, the left hand is considered the toilet hand. You use your right hand to pinch a piece of fufu, roll it into a little ball, dip it into your soup, and swallow and enjoy. Fufu is always eaten with soup. In Ghana, there are many soups. Some of them include palm nut soup, peanut butter soup, yes, peanut butter, light soup, groundnut soup, and okra soup. Which one do you think you'd like to try? Maybe palm nut soup with chicken? Or peanut butter soup with some meat or fish? There are also other foods that are like fufu. So in Ghana, there's kenke and banku, made from corn dough. In Nigeria, they have pounded yam, amala, eba, and many more. So every country has its own very special swallow food. In Ghana, fufu and soup are often served in an asanka bowl, a traditional earthenware bowl with little ridges inside. It keeps the food warm and makes it taste even better. It's very common in chop bars, which are small restaurants in Ghana. Have you ever tried fufu before? Or do you think you'd like to try it one day? Let me know, I'd love to hear. Okay, now let's end with 6 fun facts about fufu. Number 1. In Ghana, many people believe that fufu should be eaten before 4 p.m. so that your tummy has enough time to digest it before bed. Number 2. Fufu is so important that in some Ghanaian homes, Families eat it almost every single day. Number 3. When fufu is being pounded, the sound of the pestle hitting the mortar is like music. You can hear it all throughout the town. Boom, 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 boom. Number 4. Fufu is one of the oldest traditional foods in West Africa, passed down for hundreds and hundreds of years. Number 5. Did you know that people all around the world are now trying fufu because of TikTok and YouTube? It's becoming famous everywhere. Number 6. In Ghana, fufu is sometimes shared from the same bowl, especially among families and close friends. It's a moment of togetherness and love. You might even hear somebody say in Tree, Minsaka, meaning you're invited to eat with me. So kids, now you know all about fufu, how it's made, how it's eaten, and why it's so special in Ghana and across Africa. Always remember, fufu is not chewed, it's swallowed. Bye-bye.